FightTalkTV.
Welcome back to Fight Talk TV, the home of real boxing talk. I'm your host, Nabil Chowdhury, and today we've got a special guest in the building, a rising star in the pro boxing scene, standing tall at 6'2", born in Lahore, raised in London, with an unbeaten record, Hassan Kashif. Stay tuned as we talk about the journey, his debut victory, and what's inside the square circle. You don't want to miss this one. So Hassan, can you tell us about your early life and how you first got into boxing?
Yeah, so I started off with kickboxing when I was 14. I've always been into combat. Like my granddad, we used to watch wrestling back in the day. So that's how, from wrestling, I got into a bit of MMA, and then from that I got into boxing.
What role did your family or local community play in supporting your goals in boxing?
Yeah, obviously my parents have always supported me quite a lot, like because boxing, it keeps you away from everything that's negative in life. So it helps a lot. Yeah.
What does your typical day of training look like for you?
It all varies. Like literally every day is different. So I wouldn't say I have got a specific routine, but as long as weekly I'm hitting my targets, that's the main thing with the training.
Who has been your most influential coach or mentor in your career so far?
I mean, I've had a lot of coaches like growing up because I've been boxing since I was 14. So obviously right now I'm with Paul Strutt, and we've leveled up my game leaps and bounds. Like we worked on a few of my weaknesses. So yeah, so I've had a lot of coaches. I wouldn't say one coach has had a big impact on me, but I've taken bits from every coach that I've worked with.
How do you mentally prepare before stepping into the ring?
Mentally, I just visualize what I'm going to do and visualize every scenario and how I'm going to deal with it.
How many amateur fights did you have and what have you won in the amateur?
I've had 22 amateur fights, and I got in the finals of London novices under 20 fights, and it was a bit of a controversial one. Like everyone thought I should have won. Them ones there happened.
How did it feel walking into the ring first time as a pro?
First time as a pro, I can't lie, it was a bit of a difficult one because I had to lose a lot of weight leading up to the fight. I've never done that before. The 2 kilos on the day of the fight, like a few days before the fight. So, yeah,
What was your strategy going into your first fight? What did the opponent bring to surprise you during the bout? So any difficulty did you have in the opponent? What was your strategy?
To be honest, opponent, because I was a journeyman, he was trying to survive, so I had to cut the ring off a lot, and there was things which we worked on. So I mean, obviously I was aiming to get the stoppage, but that didn't happen. It wasn't my best performance, but I won every single round, so it was a good win.
How did you celebrate your first professional victory?
I just spent time with family, really, nothing crazy.
As a British Pakistani athlete, how do you see yourself representing both countries in the boxing world?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of British Pakistani boxers coming up, so it will be good to be representing both countries on the international stage. So that's something that I think every boxer wants to do.
You feel a sense of responsibility to inspire young boxers from Pakistan or the Southeast Asian community?
Yeah, I've got a lot of little cousins. I've got my own sons as well growing up, so to be an inspiration for them and motivate them, that's something that's very important to me.
What are your short-term and long-term goals in boxing? You want more fights, titles, or aim for specific opponents?
Yeah, obviously my long-term goal is obviously, I think with most boxers, is the guy's making me laugh, bro. Right, debone. You might as well put a camera on my man, innit? But yeah, my long-term goal is obviously to be a world champion. I think that's with most boxers coming up. So
where do you see yourself in your career in the next 5 years?
next 5 years, you got to dream big. So I'll see myself being a world champion in the next 5 years.
What's been your biggest challenge you faced in your boxing journey so far?
Biggest challenge, I'll be honest, is discipline. Balancing your life outside the ring and in the ring. But that's something I've worked on quite a bit now, so it's something that I'm locked in with.
What do you enjoy the most outside the ring? Like, do you have any hobbies, music, any particular restaurant you go to, or I don't know, like.
Yeah, outside the ring, bro, like, yeah, like I like obviously spending time with my people, my friends, my family, obviously my kids, but I do that anyways. That's what I've been doing a lot. Like when I'm not training, I'm just spending time with my kids really and my family.
So if you wasn't a boxer, what would you be doing today?
If I wasn't a boxer, I'd probably be a wrestler. Only be a wrestler.
Is there a dream venue or city you would love to fight one day?
I like to fight in Lahore, like the Dolphin Stadium. It's a cricket ground in Lahore, so I don't think obviously boxing is not that big in Lahore or Pakistan at the moment. So that would be something that I would love to take boxing to that country. So
You have like dream fight in MGM or Madison
of
Square
course
Garden?
that as well, but I mean Wembley Stadium. I mean there's so many big venues in it, but I think if I could bring boxing to Lahore, like that's something that's never been done before. So
What's your dream fight? Like, who would you like to face in your way? Why?
dream fight, what of all time? You mean?
Yeah, all time. All present. So give me your all-time fighter that you love to face, and who would you like to face in the future?
Uh, It's a bit of a hard one because if I say someone that's who I look up to, like
It's calm,
all time, mm, all time, would be- there's so many boxers that I really look up to, but obviously fighting them is a different thing, isn't it? So yeah,
That's a wrap for today's episode of FightTalkTV. A huge thank you to our guest Hassan Kashif for joining us and giving us some real insight into his boxing journey. If you enjoyed this interview, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to FightTalkTV for more exclusive boxing content and fighters interviews. I'm Nabil Chowdhury, and until next time, keep your guard up, stay sharp, and we'll see you all time.
thank you.